Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Stuart here from Spain Speaks with another interview video. Today we're traveling again to Malaga and we're going to interview Javi, who's a Spanish teacher down there on the Costa del Sol. So let's go and hear his point of view.
Hello.
Yes, hello Javi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
Good. So tell us something about yourself, Javi. What's your situation there? You're down in Malaga, right?
That's correct. My situation. So I'm a language teacher. I teach languages, Spanish, English, and so on. And also, I live in Malaga now. I'm renting this apartment. I also have my apartment in Rincón de la Victoria, which I'm renting out. Married to my wife. She's Brazilian. She used to be a teacher for kids. Now she's on the dole.
Okay.
Well, she's still waiting for the dole, but that's my situation.
All right, good. So you're fairly involved in the tourist industry there, or the tourism industry there, Javi, if you've got a few flats to rent?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And how's the situation looking for you? Pretty negative, or what do you think the next few months will look like?
We don't really know, to be honest, because this is something new. But I think it looks really, really bad. I mean, for all the tourism, all that I have to do with restaurants. That's it.
That's it, because this is normally when the peak tourist time begins on the Costa del Sol?
Yes, exactly. It starts in what we call Semana Santa. Yeah, it starts and it ends at the end of September. So, yeah.
Good. What do you think that could be done in order to save the industry, or at least bring some type of life? Is there anything do you think that could be done, Javi?
Yes, I think for start, they could reduce taxes, especially on autonomous, because they have to pay a lot of things. They have to pay for the works, they have to pay taxes, electricity bills, whatnot. They have no income whatsoever. They have to keep everything shut, but they still have to pay. So
you haven't? Are you self-employed, Javi?
Yes. I have several things. I have my apartment. I'm renting out my apartment. I also work on a platform. It's called ClassCap. I work there, and also work for another company. So, I have several. So this is how I get by having several jobs.
Okay. Good. So it's a bit tough at the moment.
Definitely.
Good.
I think for everybody.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. What's the general feeling with small business down there, Javi? Have you spoken to a lot of people about what's going on?
Yes, I know many people that have their own shops or companies. They are not. They don't see how they're gonna get by. Honestly, some of them are thinking about shutting down and just do something different. So we don't really know what is going to happen.
No. I think everybody's in the same boat, to be honest. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to know exactly what's going to happen, and it's probably still too early to tell exactly what businesses are going to have to close down and which ones will be able to survive. But obviously, if you had a restaurant or a bar or something along those lines, or even a hotel, Javi, I suppose that it is difficult to see the light, right?
Yes, definitely. I think they've got to reinvent themselves or just do something different, because
that's right. Yeah, because tourism is such an important industry, especially for cities like Malaga and all of that coast, basically, right?
Yes. It's one of the best. Of the biggest income here.
Yeah. I remember I was in Malaga a few years ago and I saw a sign on a bus stop that said "Hemos tocado la lotería," related to tourism. Because of the weather, basically.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
that's true.
Do you have a lot of contact with the expat or the foreign population, Javi?
Yes. So some students, they are expat. I teach Spanish to expats as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they are, well, mostly they are retired people.
Yeah.
Well, they're having a lot of trouble because of all the issues. First was the Brexit thing, now this. We don't really know what we can do. If going back to UK or staying here, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's the problem, no? Deciding what to do. Yeah, I was speaking to, you probably saw the interview I did with Michelle the other day. She told me that a lot of people are probably considering packing their bags and going home at the end, especially the ones that aren't really established here,
Yes.
Because as you said, Brexit was a bit of a kick in the teeth, and of course now this. So really, those two crises put on top of each other, not good for the British population in general, I suppose. No,
it's not good for anybody. I mean, because to be honest, we have an economy that's completely dependent on the tourism, as you know. Many British people, they come here, they stay here, and we cannot live off them.
Yeah, that's right.
As you know, I think that's gonna change, or we have to reinvent ourselves. I don't know. It's just uncertain what is going to happen.
So when you say reinvent yourself, what do you mean? That people will have to try to look for a different type of tourist to come, or
yes, or maybe adapt the restaurant for this new situation. I've been watching some people. They are like having these separators or whatnot,
like a partition. Okay,
exactly. But honestly, nobody knows, because this is a completely new situation. We know very little about this virus.
Yeah, that's it. Now, you said your girlfriend or wife, you said she's also affected?
Yes, she's also affected. She's Brazilian. She was working in a language academy for kids. Okay, so they have to shut down, obviously, because you cannot really teach kids. They are jumping around, touching each other.
No, that's it. Yeah. So she's also waiting for an unemployment benefit?
Yes, she is. Well, she's been talking to her boss. Her boss told them that she's thinking of opening in September, because anyway, even if she can open before that, it's not really worth it, because they close in summertime, So it's So this is like the end of the school year,
Yeah,
definitely.
I can imagine. That's it. And you said that your apartment or the place that you rent out, that's on in Rincón de la Victoria, did you say?
That's right.
That's on the east side of Malaga or the west? What side is that on?
East side. It's
on the east side. Okay.
Yeah, near Nerja.
Okay, good. So it's going towards Nerja, going towards Granada.
Exactly.
All right, good. And what's the main tourism there, Javi? Is it foreign tourism or more local tourism?
I would say it's more local, but yeah, definitely now it has to be local tourism.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. And is there a big foreign population living on that side of Malaga as well, or is it mainly concentrated in the Mijas, Fuengirola?
Yeah, I think talking about the British, they mainly live on, Mijas, Torremolinos, all that. I think in that side of Malaga, it's more French or the German.
Okay.
You can see a lot of Norwegian people as well.
Oh, really? Yeah, because the Malaga coastline really goes all the way from Estepona to Nerja, doesn't it? A lot of
yes.
All of that coast is occupied. Yeah, that's right. Good. And what's the weather like today, Javi? Is it a good day?
Yeah, really. I would be at the beach right now if I could.
Yeah, that's it. So it is a bit frustrating. It is a bit frustrating.
Yes, definitely.
That's it. So what's the situation from a news point of view, Javi? Have you been able to follow what's been going on? Has it been clear, or has it been a bit muddled, the information that we're getting?
Very muddled, honestly, very muddled. I mean, everything is chaotic. Nobody knows what is going to happen. Yeah. I mean, what can I say?
Is it clearer from an Andalusia point of view? Are the local politicians there telling contradictory things? Because I see that's happening here in Madrid. The Madrid government says something different to the central government.
Yes, they say one thing one day and they change the matter of the day. I think it's just like they don't have any plan whatsoever. They just having a goal, seeing what it's gonna come out of this.
Yeah, well, I think that's the general characteristic, unfortunately, that nobody really knows what's going on. I as I've been saying to other people, Javi, it sort of came on very quickly. You know, we were living a normal life on the 13th, on the even the 10th or the 11th of March, and then all of a sudden, bang, we're in lockdown for now 6 weeks plus.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. And it's been something that everybody's had to get used to, but I suppose everybody's in their own unique situation.
Definitely, but I mean, how can you get used to this? You just have to dream better, right?
That's it. That's all we have to do, I suppose. But again, as other people have said, it's a good time for people to reinvent themselves or to be creative or do something else.
Yes, definitely. I think after every crisis, there is always a new way of doing business. Or we see that in 2008, like, for example, companies such as Netflix or Amazon really develop themselves. And all the companies, they just plummeted, like, for example, Blockbuster. Yeah. I think it's going to happen. It's like I've seen, for example, the 3D printers that are really growing up because of the machines and stuff they are building.
That's it.
I think it's just the way it is. So new companies are going to open up, and the old ones are going to shut down.
That's right. So you said you're teaching Spanish online, Javi?
Yes, I am.
Well, what's the name of the website? You can give it a bit of a plug if you want.
Sure. Can I show?
Yeah.
This one.
Okay.
It's called ClassCap. Wait a moment. Are you? Here you are. And this is my profile.
Okay, great. So you're teaching English, Spanish, and Portuguese.
Yes, and also French as well. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, good. So anybody that wants to get in contact with you can find you on that platform, yeah?
Yes, definitely. They just need to type in my name, which is Javi Fontalva.
Yep. And
they will find it very easy. This is on ClassCap. Right.
All right, great. Thanks for that, Javi. Great speaking to you.
Thank you so much for this interview.
I hope everything goes well.
Likewise. Thank you.
All right. See you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Likewise. Bye.
Bye.
So there you go. That was the interview with Javi. If you're looking for Spanish classes and you think Javi would be a good teacher, you can find his description in the section below. Comments and questions in the comment section. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. I'll see you in the next one. Hasta luego.